Okay, fixed. Okay, yeah, it was OBS. OBS has been garbage today, causing a bunch of problems. When I first started, I had to restart my whole laptop to fix it, and then while I was trying to come back, uh, it uh, it just crashed. And let me resetting my phone for camera, and then when it came back up, didn't want to play music. Anyway, oh yeah, yeah, no, my VOD's gonna be an absolute mess when later. I'm gonna be exporting like 4 VODs for today, basically. I mean, I started right at 2, so I'll probably just stop around 10 unless I feel inspired to go further for whatever reason. Have a good one, Si. I will catch you next time. No, I want angry paint. I want angry paint to make the guy look more angry. Hey, Rain. Welcome in. This is another Raven Guard infiltrator. With, give me a second. I am imagining these as being like hair binds, akin to like a more space efficient scalp collection, sort of, kind of. There's like a weird piece of something in there, probably plastic. Yes, we are in the middle of strapping on this gun, which is becoming a bit of a pain, but that's because I'm doing weird stuff and not stuff actually meant by the original models. So this gun piece is actually supposed to have a shoulder piece like this, but on the other side for you to put underslung the right arm, and I cut that off, and now I'm trying to shove this on in a way so his larger pauldron can go over it after. Should probably be the next thing we paint, actually. At least until I, hopefully at some point, have dinner done. I don't know what's going on with that. The person that's supposed to be making dinner tonight is couldn't even find them. All right. So, anything else I gotta fix? Oh yeah, I gotta finish fixing the strap here from me mangling this thing while I was pressing it on. How are you doing, Ryan? I don't think I got any paint on the brush here for this dry brush. I don't think I did. Yeah, I am starting to think this guy might get completely done today, which would be pretty cool. Means we can start tomorrow with just a bunch more green stuff again. Well, actually, that would mean all day tomorrow's a bunch of green stuff because green stuff needs like 24 hours to dry all the way. Mm, okay. So, what just occurred? Twitch is being very weird today. Everything is being weird today. All the tech's gone weird. I think I've restarted the stream like 3 times now. And now it's not certain if there's 6 people watching me or I'm by myself. Nice. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna suck this excess node oil out because we don't actually need that in there. Really like that on that level because I'm just gonna be painting that Rinlord brass in a second anyway. Whoa! Man, if Risky gets in the chat, we're gonna have to talk about his word bearers. Those are amazing. Those are fire. Risky, if you end up in chat, let me know. Alright, it's a little wet in there, so I think I gotta wait on that. That's fine. I can start highlighting a bunch of the metal around there that I have to re-highlight because I messed a bunch of stuff up. Sounds about right. Is that dry in there yet? Oh, this is just basically colored water. Yeah, we'll let it dry, see what happens. I want to get to work on this pauldron here. Alright, so first step's probably the fronds, or whatever, I don't know what I'm calling these. Then the rest of the pauldron as usual. Yeah, okay. Back to dry brushing. A lot of dry brushing on this guy. I did not get any paint on the brush, I feel like. It is like a little bit. Ain't much. Alright, time to choose the colors on them. I don't know how many of these inks are still good. Oh yeah, what was the brush I was using for this before? This one. Oh, not that again. Alright. Now that's dry while we begin painting the pauldron trim. Did I ever get micro soul on the knee pad? Oh, I did. Yeah, that one didn't take much at all. Alright, time to micro set the pauldron. No, highlight the trim. Actually, I just realized the way I have the camera has room for 3 guys, so let's do the one we're currently doing. Nice. Alright, let's pop a Raven on there. Craft camp. Probably should have started with a little bit sticking off, but oh yeah, still need this brush for later. Yeah, always the most entertaining part of the stream, even more so. Just got home paying Death Guard. Nice Bugatti. I should soon be able to actually eat, I think. Maybe. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Currently finishing the shoulder pad, and I'm gonna go find out if dinner is ready yet or not. You know, an hour later than usual. But hey, sometimes how it gotta be. Eating is for the weak. Flesh is weak. I know, right? Don't have time to don't have time to eat. You have to paint. Huh, weird. There's like a bit done wrong on the transfer, and I can't figure out if it's a piece of something else or what, but it won't come off if it is. Nope, it is on there to stay. Okay. Like I am just messing up the original transfer. Trying to fix it, so. Who's more flesh and weak, Iron Hands or Admech? Admech. Admech requires you to replace your body with mechanics for a lot of general roles, but also to go up ranks. Like, even if you're not like a Skitari or whatever, to go up the ranks as a Magos, you must remove like a certain percentage of your flesh, like as a minimum. Yeah, like it was really expanded upon in the Rogue Trader uh pen and paper game. Like the so 40K has a number of D&D styled games like Dark Heresy, uh Faith and Fury, I think is one of them, or I don't know. But one of them's called Rogue Trader, where you can play a Adeptus Exploritas or something like that. It's basically like Adeptus Mechanicus Explorer that fulfills the role of a Mechanicus priest, like a tech priest for the Rogue Trader in return for exploring unknown reaches of the galaxy in the name of the Mechanicus, finding ancient tech and reclaiming it, etc., etc. And as you level up to get to certain parts in the levels and stuff, you have to be able, through resources, uh, enhance your form, basically. And whereas I'm more using machines rather than becoming machines, yeah, yeah. Didn't realize how much of a mess my hair was. Alright, getting distracted. Right, I gotta do a little bit of dry brushing here, which is why I kept that brush out. So yeah, I'm trying to wrap up this shoulder plate, put it on a model, and then go find out what's up with food, hopefully then eat, and then when I get back, it'll be the right arm, backpack, and then head, and then this guy will be done. Which I would like this guy to be done tonight, because it's a really cool thing I got set up here. Alright, time to put some microsol on transfer. What am I doing? Oh, right. Okay, actually, I might have to wait for this to dry while I eat, and maybe do several passes, actually. It's usually how this goes. But yeah, I realized I had not let all the water inside it dry, so now the microsol is very wet, and it's kind of going everywhere, and it just kind of has to sit and not be messed with. So, Right. Time to go find out what's up with food. I require fuel. So I immediately touched the piece in question. Alright, hopefully there is food, and I'll be back in 20, 25 minutes, maybe around 8. Yeah. I have returned. And I'm dying, apparently. So, people, we are back. At, about exactly when I said I'd be back. Nice. Actually, didn't go long because of weirdness. A rare, normal day. And the Raven dried, slightly crooked. How dare. How are the people doing? Bugatti, you painting Death Guard, I believe you said? If you're there, what exactly are you painting? I think you were before just showing regular chaos, not chaos mission, but like plague marines. Yes, plague. I need a micro soul, and I need a. Actually, should probably just start with water and strain it. To be honest. And I gotta wait for the water, and then I gotta. Eh, wait for the water to dry, then do micro soul again. There we go. All right, it is. Oh, some beef. We had tacos. I had a soft taco because much easier to get gluten-free soft taco shells. It was pretty good. Taco Wednesday, apparently. As if there's anything my family's good at, it's defying conventions. That is crooked. Okay. That, I think, is... She can go slightly to the left. I have to say, the Phobos shoulder pads look cool, but they are much harder to align insignias on them. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, let that dry. Then do the microsol to form into place. And in the meantime, we're going to start working on the right arm with its rather wicked bone blade. Okay, I had this way too wet. I'm wondering why it's not even doing anything. That's why. I'm guessing Bugatti's not here at the moment. Shocker. But thank you to the lurkers that are here and hanging out, doing your thing. I appreciate you. You're the foundation upon which all streamers are able to do anything. Humble lurkers like yourselves. While those are drying all the way, I am going to begin painting the blade. It's going to be a bit of a process, but we shall get there. Oh, I dropped my cork. Yeah, this is going to be a few layers of just this paint. However, in the meantime, I think the steel's dry enough for non-oil. And then we'll check the transfer on the shoulder. Yeah. It feels crooked again, but I'm gonna ignore it. It's not gonna be nearly as easy to tell once it's on the model as it will be fairly angled. Oh, it's loose. Again. Alright, well, it's got a bunch of microsolid. I'll start melting the transfer and whatnot. We're making progress, is the point. Seems like we can put another layer on the blade. Well, that's drying. We'll start prepping this shoulder for its transfer. Because this will be getting a troop icon on it. What did they? Battle line. I believe the codex is called battle line. This is still drying. However, the blade's already dry again. We'll do one more coat of this, and then it'll be good for the next color, which actually will be the actual base coat. This is an undercoat. This is very wet again. Now, I probably, because it's an undercoat, probably could have skipped this last one, but it's going to be such a significant part of the piece's appearance, I don't want to skimp. Hello, Shizu Owl. I should call you Shiz. Oh, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How it goes? Quick brief. We are currently painting this Raven Guard infiltrator. And if you couldn't tell by his buddies, I go hard on tribalizing my Raven Guard. How are you doing? I'm trying to figure out what my next step is, but I think the blade's dry, so I can move on with the bone blade. Doing great. Got my dry brush in the mail from artist today. Nice! Dude, dry brushing is awesome. Honestly, most of this dude has been dry brushing. Like all the belt straps and these like hair binds, I guess is what I came to referring to them as. I don't know, it just kind of came to me as I was doing the green stuff. Uh, Most of it, except for the color tinting, which was done with inks, was just all dry brushing. You'll be seeing a bunch of dry brushing when I get to doing more bone. So, what do you paint? What is your thing? What do you got? What do you play? If you're new to paying, so I'm watching a lot of streams to learn and whatnot, well, you're in a good stream for that, as I spend most of this time, at least when I'm chatting with people anyway, uh, a lot of it's going over painting techniques. I mean, right here you can see me using what's called undercoat. This lighter shade, Pallid Witch Flesh, is going to be the base coat. But first I painted the primed black blade with, what's this called again? Rakarth Flesh, I'm going to say. Yeah. Because all acrylic paints are translucent to some degree. And I don't want it going all the way to black. So for bone, I first do Rakarth Flesh, and then Pallid Witch Flesh, and then continue on from there. And so it's in mind later when and as it becomes relevant. Basically everything I use, including my tech, you can actually find using command affiliates or command affiliate, or look in the about/panels, whatever, depending on what you're on. And that's links to like everything I use except for my brushes. Pretty much all on Amazon. Yeah, it's all on Amazon, I think. I know, it helps the stream at no extra cost to you. So I started Castellan Crow. Now I'm paying a lot of Blood Angels. Yeah. Isn't that the hold on, let me remind myself what that is. Castellan Crow. Yeah. You went all the way up. Holy crap. That was your first painting project. Fair enough. Yeah, Blood Angels sound reasonable. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My first painted stuff were just tactical marines. We're just like normal dudes, and you know what? That worked. I'm actually been slowly in the process of repainting them, but yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember if that was to do with the Demon Sword or if that was the High Lord of Terra chick for the Sisters of Battle. And I was like, either way, that's just not a good. That's not a good start. Yeah. Hey, so guys, I'm thinking about getting into Warhammer. I decided my first model is going to be a Warhound Titan. I've just been loving the process of learning, applying new things. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. No, very quickly, I got obsessed with trying new stuff because I just always wanted to make cooler and cooler dudes. Like, whatever that meant. Like, every new unit or mini, or, well, I'd say unit, every new project, I tried something new for the first few years, and I still try to do that. I'm running out of stuff. Kinda. It's more like refining a lot of stuff now at this point. But I mean, it works. Just keep trying stuff. You'll find out that you can usually do it. And then eventually you hit the point where you become a commission painter like me, because people realize you can paint stuff like this. This actually is for a commission that I'm waiting to get picked up. This was quite fun. Now using a bunch of stuff I did on this guy, I wanna paint Castell and the Crow. Because it'd be kind of similar. I really want to do some Forge World stuff, mostly Deathcore, but since they're even smaller than regular Marines and resin can suck for new painters, this is correct. I just decided on a Combat Patrol. Good call. Uh, Combat Patrol Blood Angels, I'd imagine? Or what's that box called? I don't know. Oh, thank you. That's like probably the best painted model I've ever done. I mean, I've got other models I probably like better in my own collection, but that's probably the like technically the best one. I think I watched your video on on that White Scar actually. Like my VOD or my tutorial or do tell, actually. I did do a White Scar armor tutorial on a leg a while back. That was actually on an Assault Intercessor. So that commission, if it was a video anyway, that's the commission. It was like a whole army. But yeah, where else did you see my stuff? I'm very, very curious. I do have a YouTube. I swear I saw it there. So I've got YouTube, but which is VODs and tutorials. I'm actually thinking about splitting it. One channel for VODs, and the other channel for just tutorials or me talking to the camera, which I don't do super often, but you know. As it stands, there's so many VODs on there because I mostly stream that you can't find my tutorials anymore, except in the playlist. Uh, which I don't think is helping me, honestly. Uh, I'm also on Instagram. Instagram was the first thing I was on, and all my tutorials are on Instagram as well, so you could see me on there. Rebuilding Facebook, because Facebook screwed me and I lost my page because of stupid nonsense. But yeah, if it says basically tabletop, it's me. I am basically a table. You may use me as a foundation for your hobbying, or you can become a leg and support the table. That's really just like following, Patreon, subs, whatever. Patreons, you get special titles for legs. You can become a peg leg, an IKEA leg, or a sexy wooden leg. I get too much fun out of that. Alright, I think we're good for shading on that. It does need to be super opaque. In fact, being slightly patchy, I think helps it. I'm gonna grab some Skeleton Horde contrast. Got myself the Kiev Infinity, so definitely use your link for my thinner and flow improver. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, that was that Vallejo? Yeah, the Vallejo stuff works great. I even use the flow improver to help me when I'm doing freehand. Use it instead of water to thin down paints, and then they don't jump to other surfaces. I want the RGG painting handle as well. Looks real comfy. RGG painting handle. I am suddenly blanking. I don't remember what that is. I mostly use wine corks. I mean, I've got the GW, like the old GW one, which is pretty nice. Pretty sure it's the old Citadel one. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't say it. Anyway, but for the most part, I use like just like nails, like small nails, shoved into wine corks with a quarter glued on the bottom. Because I paint everything in sub-assemblies. I try my best not to paint full models anymore. So like me painting usually starts looking like this. Just a whole bunch of corks. My ex was really big into wine, so that became a thing. I was like, hey, you're like thinking you're gonna collect these uses for an art project. Cool, you've been collecting them for like 3 years. I'm gonna take these now. Because I'm actually gonna use them. This is gonna be a few coats, I can tell. I mean, I could just go way heavier. I probably should just go way heavier. I've been learning subassembly, but I've definitely gotten a bit of glue where there shouldn't be any. Uh, yeah, so what you usually, or at least this is what I do, right? I look for where the bit is going to connect with the mini, like right into the shoulder connector. And then when I'm done and I break it off, I just use an X-Acto knife to scrape off any remaining glue. X-Acto knife, it is your best friend. Seriously, you can use the X-Acto knife for so much stuff. Mold lines, use the back corner of it for mold lines. Use the blade for cutting and carving and transfers, and you can use the back of the tip to move transfers around. It's the best. Well, that's drying. I need to check this pauldron. It needs a bit more microsole to smooth that down a little bit more. Microsole, by the way, which is on that list if you don't have it yet. Microset and Microsole are the best things ever when it comes to transfers. Because actually, it's acid. It melts down the transfer, so it adheres to the surface flatly. Just be careful you don't put too much of the sole, which is the stronger of the two. Too much, and it will eventually just turn your pauldron into a gooey, weird color mess that you have to scrape off to start, like back to gray, and restart the whole thing. I know from experience. So put it exactly where you want it, and then don't go overboard. Do multiple passes if need be. It'll be fine. Also, the micro set is good on that pauldron, so time to cut out the troop thing icon. Here we go. Craft cam. There we go. Not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to see this from this far away, but I think we're good. There we go. Got myself the Vallejo decal fix and decal softener, but I haven't done any transfer yet. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin something. That's why you just get a lot of transfers, honestly. I mean, they'll build up as you go anyway, but like, nah, after a while, you're like, screw it. I probably have more of whatever it is. Somehow I've even ended up with transfers that aren't even Warhammer. Like, I've got these. Oh, yeah, that's right. Someone that plays Bolt Action gave me a bunch of transfers because I do commissions. So it's like, oh, maybe these will come up. Maybe these will come up at some point. So these are like a bunch of World War II transfers. So I guess if I get some like Cadian stuff, this could be cool, or interesting Night Lords, alternate ones. I don't know. Anyway, here's how I look at it, right? Warhammer is a long-term hobby. Take it slow, take your time. and it'll figure itself out given long enough. Just keep trying new stuff. Don't stop doing that. The other stuff will take care of itself. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself, because fear will stop you. It's super real in this hobby. Or in life, really. That's isn't that Bible verse? Yeah. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. It's not talking about some like demon of fear or some nonsense. It means literally like you should be more worried about being afraid than whatever it is you might fear normally. Paralyzes you. Oh yeah, I've been known to get philosophical and or political on stream. And some people in chat really appreciate that. So sometimes it gets into pretty deep conversations, but there's your warning that we're not always just talking about 40k and D&D here. Although it is mostly 40k and D&D. A lot of D&D. Is that straight on? Man, these Phobos shoulders are so uh annoying to get straight. I think it needs to go to the left. Needs a bit more moisture. And then is that straight on? Eh. I spent too much money to stop, plus I'm really enjoying myself, even if it's frustrating. One of us. One of Welcome, brother. Hey Gerard. How it goes, buddy? How be you? I think that's more or less straight. Yeah, it'll sort itself out, the microsoul. I need to fix some of the skeleton horde. Dude, I had this song on repeat for like 3 months when it first came out. I think I'm good to highlight the soft seals now. So what's got you into Blood Angels, Al? Why'd you choose them over the many other superior Space Marine chapters? Because clearly Raven Guard are the best choice. Ah, Blade Soldier, you Blade King. I don't think I did that highlighting remotely right, but you know what? Weirdly enough, it looks fine, I think. No, actually, all of that is now shiny. It's not how that's supposed to go. Actually, I might just be able to rub that out. I know what I said. I should just use a smaller brush. It's me just being lazy. That's what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna read normally all that. Anyway, let's check that pauldron again. You know, good enough. Oop. Now, this is gonna be a fun part. Is getting this actually on the shoulder with the strap there in a way that makes sense. Actually, yeah, no, I can do it. I have to push a bit, but it'll be fine. It's doable. I have a faith. Oh, that's, okay. Well, anyway. Why is it so sticky? Or, like, gooey? Oh, there must be a hair in there. Thank you for the follow, Yune. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yo, that is a vibin dog? I think it's a dog. It looks like a dog to me. If that's you vibing to the music, that's oh, I can never remember how to say their name. Hold on. Shershin and Zaretskaya, which I think now go by Ashes. Cover of Highway to Hell. I hope you're, yeah, enjoying the stream. How are you doing? What up, yo? Yeah, I think I actually got that more or less right where it should be on the shoulder. I think that's actually quite good. Yeah, this all makes visual sense thus far. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Sweet. Oh, nice. Got to paint with me soon? Oh, cool. So glad the whole family could show up. Alright, that's a shoulder. Can I just do this blade already? Nah, it's still drying. Mmm. Yeah, I am Bob Ross if Bob Ross only ever said gotta beat the devil out of it just over and over again. Bob Ross is like, yeah, oh, you, you know what? Made a mistake? Not a mistake. That's a bird now. I'm like, I have made a mistake. I am now going to take 36 steps to now fix that mistake because this must be perfect. Speaking of which, I actually have several things I have to fix on this guy now that the shoulder's in place with that strap. Actually, that might not be visible pretty much at all once the backpack goes on. You know what? I'll just get some black paint on it, and that should do it. 'Cause you know what? Some things can take 36 steps to fix. This can be done in one. That's also my model, so I can do whatever I want to it. Good enough. Yes, it's just coming together. The composition looks a little weird right now. It's because it needs the arm to expand it. Wait, what am I doing? This can go over here. This can go out of my way. Yes. Can I take Microsol now? I think so. Very good. You still have not answered my question, Al. Why blood angels? Like, what drew you to them? Was it lore? Was it looks? Was it the combat style? Was it? Oh, hey, red's cool. I think I think this is dry enough for the next step, which is blue ink. Actually, was it blue ink? Is that what I did last time, or was it Drakenhof Nightshade? I remember being on the darker side. I think it was Drakenhof Nightshade, not ink. Yes, dark blue. You're probably wondering, like, I thought it was bone. Why would you put a blue in there? Well, it's because it's not about the blue, it's about darkening it. It'll get lightened up later in other ways, and you won't really be able to see it much. The blue part just keeps it from being desaturated by being black or gray. So it keeps it still vibrant and colorful. I just need more. Because you don't actually want to brighten and darken colors with white or black because both of them will desaturate it. Sucking the color from it. I mean, unless you're trying to do that, I've been in situations where I've wanted to literally do that, so then it's great. But uh, generally speaking, you're actually better off using colors to shade and highlight. Yeah, exactly. That went on so smooth and so nice, yet it is crooked, noticeably, factually, quite crooked. Ah! Ah! I will try to like lift it and move it using microsol, so I don't have to wait for another layer of water to dry. But like, you gotta be kidding me. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Be very careful with this, considering how soft it is right now. Will it move? No, I am just messing up the piece. Nope, it's not wet enough. Brush it is. If it was just water and it hadn't been softened, that would work. That's how I usually do it, but it's not been softened. I want the whole thing to turn. I probably should have actually turned it with water. Now that I think about it. Should I just pull all this off, or as much as I can anyway. And water it is. Ugh. It needs to be straight, but also needs to be way to the right. Oh, there we go. I'm pulling like the whole thing up. Or I was for like a split second. For a split second, it looked real good, and then. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Nope. Back to the left slightly. Oh, that's way too much. I just shot to the left. Yeah. Scoot, scoot, scoot. A little more scoot. Tiny more scoot. Can I get a tiny scoot? I think I got it. Close enough. Cool. Alright. Now I shall endeavor to not touch that again anytime soon. Until it's totally dry. And we're good to dry brush the knife. Oh yeah, if you're still there, just a friendly reminder to follow, as I notice you have not yet, so you know what happens later. In the future. Because I hear stuff happens then. I don't know, I keep hearing that it's coming, but I never quite get here. Wait, my brain's like breaking. Where's the risen parts? Okay, I got them. My depth perception just like turned off all of a sudden. I just couldn't. I couldn't figure out which was the high parts and which were the low parts. Ah. All right, let's hit this blade. So we're gonna start with some Tyrant Skull Dry. Yes, it comes together. I'll grab some Praxity White. Which I don't think I got enough of the Praxetti weight, to be totally honest. Alright. Now, I'm gonna mix... Let's see, is this powdered witch flesh still good? I'm gonna mix a little bit of white and a little bit of... Is this white good? Is this white that old? No, I got a little bit of it. I don't need a whole lot. Kind of mixing a bit of white, bit of powdered witch flesh together. I should probably just get new paint to do this correctly. Yeah, this is not giving me the right brush consistency here. There we go. Ah, there's like a little bit of stuff. Or like mm. Might try grabbing a larger brush to this actually. See, this thing has like the tip, the end, but it's so small, it has no body, so it doesn't hold any freaking paint. It all just dries instantly. You need like a bit of a balance. I don't know if I can get a good enough point on this one, but oh yeah, here we go. We're almost done with the blade. Last bit is to put some metal on those studs. Should I make the claw things in the back, these studs are clearly meant to be holding? Should I make them some kind of metal? Ooh, what about dark iron or rough iron, whatever it's called? Like a dark brown metallic. That might still work with the color scheme. Contrast it properly. Hmm. This specifically. I think I might. I think that might be the call. I kind of like it. Let's do it. Try stuff. Always be trying stuff. Then we just highlight all the black, which won't take that long, and now arm's done. I'm starting to have my doubts about the scabbing tonight. I'm getting tired, and I'm coming up on. I'm at 7 hours of streaming right now. Not that the uptime was saying that, because OBS has been giving me problems all day, including just crashing randomly. Mano. Mano in the Discord. So I'm gonna say. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll let it dry a bit. I don't know how to highlight it, to be honest. Maybe copper? Maybe bronze? I don't know. But let's highlight the black. Or is there just a random dot of material there? Yeah. Alright, now I go back and clean up a lot of those highlights. Actually, while I do that, this can dry on it. Pop some white on these buttons, and we can add some color to them in a minute. Gonna have to go back and reapply that highlight. Okay. And actually, I got reminded of a song I used to like as a teenager a lot by the last song that I kind of want to throw on. Oh yeah, little beats of color there. Little buttons. What's up, guy? I got the non-binary tab. Huh? I have the what? I am confused. Say what now? You mean like my tags? Do I have that in my tags? I didn't think I had my tags. You got me so confused all of a sudden. I came out of nowhere. You know what? I think I want to put a little bit of a highlight on those, on the dark metal. Thinking of, let's see, right along here. Seems good. Should custodians be painted with a low rust or in mud, or are they too perfect? Rust probably not, as I don't even know if the alloy their armor is made out of it can rust. Mud, yeah, mud's fine. I don't see a problem with mud. Oh, you know what? That's a mess. I'm gonna fix that first. Hmm. Feels like it's not quite fitting nicely. How did I have this angled before? What was the... I think like this. I think this is the more aggressive stance. Yeah. In which case, I don't think I highlighted the little blades there very well, but I can fix that rather easily. Now here's a question. Should I add a little blood to this hook? Hmm. Okay. So this is starting to really come together and looks awesome in my opinion. Okay, I need a little bit of highlight fix. Oh hey, I never highlighted the handle to the bone. To the I don't know what this weapon's called. The meat hook. Yeah, because it's made of bone. There we go. Okay. So we got the helmet and the backpack. I don't at this point see me finishing this guy at night, as while these would be rather simple, this one has two like flensed flayed skin flaps, which are fairly complex the way I do them. So that would take a while. And we're at 9:38. I'm probably only going to go to 10 because I am like pretty tired and I kind of crashing. I also realize I'm not drank nearly enough, and there's a bunch of weird stuff in my mug. Go with the backup water. Seems somewhat cleaner, anyway. I'm gonna say let's work on the helmet, as the backpack. I just had a thought. No. I was thinking about what if I did the beak white and this is the corporal, because I'm gonna need one of these guys to be notably the sergeant when I combat squad this guy, the squad. Now I was thinking I was probably gonna grab a black helmet with a forehead stud to do that. But it would make sense for this guy in particular to have one extra melee attack should he be the sergeant. So I almost want to let me see what other helmets I have as options for that. If I could find a helmet that, because tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some. It's gonna be priming anyway, because I have to green stuff up the like model out and convert the next guy or two. So I'm gonna be priming stuff eventually, soon enough anyway. And I wasn't gonna take pictures of this guy tonight, regardless. I am too tired. Right, I remember I put aside helmets for all of them, so one of them should have a forehead stud. Oh, yeah, I think this is it. Right, so it has the one visor here and has a helmet stud. So this was meant to be the corporal helmet in all black. So yeah, as I'm probably not gonna finish this guy tonight anyway. I could just work on the backpack up into the skin, do the skin tomorrow. Head gets done whenever I prime the rest of the other guys, and then this gets done first, and this becomes our corporal. And I'll have the stud and a white mask front, and that'll be that. Yeah, that seems nice. I like that plan. So, put that head aside. Okay. You are back. Welcome back. We continue. In case you just missed it, I just determined this guy's going to be our corporal, so we're not going to do this head. Do a different one tomorrow. We're going to backpack for now, which we're not going to finish, as I'm only going for another 15-20 minutes. And even then, I'm like, whew. But we'll try to get, like, the metal done or something. Ask what we do for black armor. I want to do some death company soon. I don't know what to use. Okay, so airbrush prime, which I use Steno Res primers. This is black Steno Res black primer, and then also through the airbrush, I get Army Warpainter matte black or Army Warpaints matte black. I don't know what happened to the label on this one, but Came all weird. Anyway, airbrush that, and then I edge highlight with Dawnstone for the most part. Like, that's what I do now. Like, it's simpler, and I find it gives a starker black. What I used to do, I used to do the full GW route. Like, here are some intercessors. And they're, well, on top of being dusty, they're Ash and Gray highlight and then Dawnstone Edge highlight, but honestly, I think the Dawnstone actually looks blacker. Like, this looks bluish almost, although this did get varnished, so I'm not sure how much of it is that, but I think you got more intense black out of some more vibrant black out of this method, because the Ash and Gray pulls some blue into it. So those are the two ways that I have traditionally done my armor. I used to do this, but this takes less time and gets you a more black look, you know? Right. So, yeah, just army painter matte black through an airbrush and then Dawnstone. And the airbrush I find does matter. Airbrush actually does change the color a little bit, it seems. But yeah, now you have some options to choose from. If you like the bluish armor, you can put the extra time in. Going forward, I'm just Dawnstone. Just throw Dawnstone on it, move on. Airbrush should be here by Friday, so I might try it this weekend. Hey, I'll be streaming for Friday and Saturday. In fact, actually, Saturday, I got some special stuff going on, so Saturday's also like my big day. There's usually a lot more people here, a lot of people in chat. Hopping on Saturdays. Big surprise, right? Alright, let's see about doing steel on this before I collapse. Actually, yeah, I did not have a long day tonight, as I have business meetings most of the day leading up to streaming. I have to get up early. I am, besides a streamer and a commission painter, I'm also a freelance web dev. So, be that way, make sure you get some sleep. Yeah, freelance web dev. And when I went on my dinner break, I checked my texts, and it's like, oh yeah, great, I got a business meeting for the AM tomorrow, and I'm like, well, at least it's the business meeting I've been waiting to hear about. Actually, it will put me very close, potentially tomorrow, away from some nice payment. So that's yay. Money's good. I appreciate. Would you be surprised if I said I like money? Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna do. I'm gonna green stuff the spear throwing guy. I've got ideas on how to get one of these guys to be throwing a spear, and I'm here for it. Which, by the way, for reference, as you're new, I should clarify: Raven Guard are not normally like really tribal or like brutal like this. This is my take on it because I really like that aesthetic, and I don't care for the Space Wolves. which, as far as I'm concerned, are furries LARPing as space Vikings. They're not even actually Viking like. And I actually came upon that idea through someone else, and then recently read The Burning of Prospero, which focused on the core culture of the Space Wolves. And I came away from it like, you know what? Yeah, I agree. They're not Vikings. They're not Viking at all. They're furries, LARPing as Vikings. Everything has to do with wolf, not actually anything really Viking-esque. I like the stuff, but the Wisp of Lore is just, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and because they have it, like, they're the only ones that really do it, I feel like they have a monopoly on the whole Viking runes thing, so I had to, like, create my own style of runic nonsense. That's more like Blair Witch-esque, I suppose. Oop. That's gonna be a thing on the field a lot, that hook and con stuff, but yeah. This is my replacement for traditional Norse runes, which I think looks creepy in its own way. Fur is fun to paint. I get my fix of that by, doing like feathers and stuff. Feather bandoliers. I feel like this is the theme song for Blood Ravens. Burning worlds down and taking all the relics. Alright, so we got about 5 minutes left in the stream. We are sitting at 5 viewers, which is usually my threshold before I'll say, yeah, let's finish up with a raid. Does anyone have raid suggestions? As I don't actually know who is online right now. While that's drying, is there people online that I would raid? Actually, wait, who's this? I don't remember who this is. Hmm. Eh. No. I think I'm probably good. There's no one I'm particularly close to streaming right now. Most of the people I'm following are gaming, I guess, right now. So, oh well. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it. I'm pretty tired. I could use some food. But tomorrow I'm excited to finish this guy and green stuff a guy that will be throwing the same kind of spear the intercessor I was showing before was wearing. They'll be throwing a spear like that. I'm pretty hyped. Alright. Anyway. So, having issues with my miniatures on display over here. Okay. So yeah, this has been basically tabletop. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you. I mean, I'd like to see many of you tomorrow, if possible. If not, I stream Wednesday through Saturday. Most of the day, Eastern Time. 2 to 10-ish, roughly. And Yeah, I'll catch you later because I don't really have a a set end speech. So, um, if you like the stream and you're not already following would be super appreciated. And you can also find the VODs on YouTube. Basically, tabletop. Uh, Links are everywhere.